Hey guys, so today I want to show you how you can use Kinesiotape for your Diastasis Recti. So this is a technique that I used postpartum, and then I'm also going to show you how you can use it to facilitate your transverse abdominal muscles. So you can use Kinesiotape, KT tape, or rock tape. They're all going to work about the same way. We're going to use the same amount of tension if you're using Kinesiotape versus rock tape and vice versa. So I'm going to start with 6 pre-cut strips, and I actually cut them even smaller, especially as I'm starting at the top of my abdominal muscles. So to do this, you're gonna tear off about 1 inch on the back, 1 to 2 inches. And then I'm gonna start right underneath my ribs and kind of at the border of where my rectus abdominal muscles are. And then I leave a little room on the back so I'm not sticking my fingers to the tape. I'm going to hold at the anchor so that I'm not pulling my skin as I pull the tape. And then I'm going to use about 50 to 75% stretch at a diagonal. And then the last inch I'm just going to lay down without any tension. And you really want to rub the tape on after you place it. It is heat activated. Don't use a blow dryer though, just rub it. You can use the back of the backing to rub it as well. So same thing, other way. I'm gonna lay it down without any tension first. So if you are not familiar with Kinesiotape or KT tape, there's a few different ways that you can use it. You can use it to help facilitate muscles, help support. You can use it for mechanical corrections and to inhibit muscles as well. So I actually use it a lot in my practice as an occupational therapist too. All right, so we're just gonna work our way down the abdominal muscles here. So it kind of ends up looking like a basket weave when you're done. I also like using this technique better than using a corset. I find that the corsets are nice because they do hold you in, but they really do not help strengthen your muscles. And the last technique I'm going to tell you is to, or show you, is to facilitate the transverse abdominals, which if you don't know, they're so important for getting your core back, especially if you have diastasis recti. And depending on where your separation is, you might not need to tape all the way down, but this is what I did when I was postpartum. I taped all the way down. If you do have it lower, you can do a couple of more here, but I'm just going to show you the next one to facilitate your transverse abdominals. So it's going to kind of look like a smiley face. So at the top we were doing 50 to 75% tension because we wanted to help support our abdominal muscles, but here we actually want to facilitate. So we're going to do about 15% tension. And then it's going to kind of be at an upward angle and just a little bit of a stretch, kind of inward and upward. And then I'm going to lay down the rest without any tension here. So this is going to help facilitate your transverse abdominal muscles, which again are so important when you're trying to correct your abdominal separation. So this is what the finished product looks like. Again, if you needed to tape a little further down for support, you can do that. Some people have the separation below their belly button, and you don't have to do the whole thing if you only have a certain area that has separation. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. Feel free to send me an email. Thanks.